Welcome to TradeTheNBI.com. This is John's report is for the 15th. And well, yesterday, shorts decided to give it up there real quick. And again, we talked about this being a bull situation. They just had to push. And softness from everything that's taking place just indicates free reign. And we were already biased towards the long side of this anyway, from the idea of, both year end situation and the lack of negative results from the expectations from the conflicts that were taking place. And sure enough, we saw before zero short activity. I mean, 1.6 here on the MBI white, and that turn up of short-term buyers was enough to push it through, and that also elevated long-term in everyone. So we can see where money just started flowing back in there, and that forces people to catch up. And kind of a typical thing that happens around this time of year from an NQ standpoint, much stronger and all the way back up to nearly the previous highs, getting pretty close to where we were. Whoops, grab that incorrectly. There we go. All the way back in the July area. And so that's going to continue to push, and nothing negative from that MBI reading. Now, is it likely you can get some fill back? And sure, these are positive extremes, but as long as everything is in the continue up mode, not likely to change. And significant move here from interest rates really getting back into the middle range. So an expectation that the market got ahead of itself with all of this, which we kind of expected. They were getting a little too far, and the Fed has won out, as they say, and even things significantly. The continued softness of oil certainly helping the situation, and that makes it a lot easier. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. And so, within that context, we still have positivity. That caused a huge boon in the euro for no real value other than they love to make these spikes when they can get an opportunity to move up against it and gets it back closer to that middle range, which is what they've been looking for. And that just provides them some protection from that potential breakdown, because the Eurozone is still horrible. As long as oil remains soft, though, it gives them impetus to keep pushing things back. From a gold standpoint, slight increase here, and that was a little bit overdone. When we move into the crypto space, despite the upside for the market, that kind of even things back. As you can see, though, still pretty darn clean. It's that negative move here of the DOC steel, creating a little bit of softness there. Once that gets back above 13.5, you'll have your next run back up to the peak. This was just a little bit of profit taking, so to speak, and likewise partial fill back into the giant move from those excitement waves. And you get that kind of beta when you're looking at crypto from that standpoint. From a 50K standpoint, we had that MBI white spike, but within the magenta staying positive, the program had already decided a long setup on that one, and you can see that shakeout continuing to be pretty dramatic. And cyan under red, always the buy configuration within that, and no question here, still was the correct play. Merely just following the readings from that standpoint. From an intraday standpoint, you can see it was a pre-market move that shot everything up, and then it was just all power the whole way. But yes, all positive extremes on that move. I mean, that was pretty significant from an excitement standpoint, and nothing really changed from that. We've got a little bit of backfill here in between as the market closed off, but nothing significant. It's already moved back up to make new highs in the post-market setup as we are right now. So all in all, clean action. Relative, probably see a little bit of softness in between, but still generally positive from that standpoint. You can see we're already back up towards that 45.27 previous algo. Reached that, got a little bit past it, couldn't hold there, but that'll be another test during the day to go back up to it. So all in all, following the readings, still been spot on with that, and going to continue to go with that move unless something negative happens. But we're really not seeing any new items, and the absence of new bulls definitely have the upper hand in this, and ready to go with it. So that's the long and the short of it for now. We're just going to keep doing what the readings tell us, and for now, that's still positive despite a lot of people's concerns about this, that, and the other. But the reality is, even softness in the economy is going to be seen as a bullish situation because they think that will force the Fed's hand in the second half or the beginning of the year, and that would be really early if they were able to make a change that soon. But that's the current status, and we'll just continue to follow it. Anything special, I'll certainly put it on the Skype chat. Have a good one. Trade well.